So when before you came to a clinic, were you thinking about much technique at all? And what's it like now?
I don't know if I was thinking about much technique before. I was probably, just trying to swim as hard as I could. Now things that I'm working on. So from the most recent video that I sent you, there was three main things that I've sort of been thinking of. That was keeping my kick a bit tighter, the catch a bit smoother, I guess, in that light bulb shape, and having a proper exit, I guess, going the full distance on my exit. And I'm still kind of playing around with a bit of the kick and serape. So they're the things that I'm thinking of at the moment.
Yeah, nice. And I reckon as well, like once you're comfortable with those couple of changes, then it's a good time to start to look into increasing the stroke rate a little bit, especially for the 50s and 100s, maybe a little bit for the 1K or 2K as well, but definitely for those 50s and 100s, like just getting comfortable, letting it go a little bit to be able to get the stroke rate up and work the kick pretty hard for a 50 and 100. Because looking at your stroke, you've got a lot more than a 119 in you and a lot more than a 35 in you as well, I reckon, just looking at your swim there. And so part of that is finding that balance between like good form, but also just going for it and getting the rating up a bit there. How do you feel in terms of, let's say, your 119 you did the other day? Do you feel like you've got room to bring up the stroke rate?
I do, yeah. But I guess always in the back of my head is trying to keep that really good form, really good technique. So I think that slows me down a bit in terms of the stroke rate. So I've actually ordered one of I can't remember all the timers that you chuck in the back of your cap. So
the tempo trainer, yeah.
The tempo trainer, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that sort of helps me bring up the stroke rate and what that does.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So you could do, in the 8-week course, in that there's a set there to sort of gradually increase it. I feel like if you're all out 50, for example, though, it'd be good to do a couple where like you just let it rip, where you might set it as like 100, which is really fast, and you'll probably have no hold at all. You'll just be spinning the wheels and see what your time is. You'll be exhausted after it, but then go from like maybe 100, maybe down to 90, and then like 85, 80, 75. And just because that 100 will make that 80 stroke rate feel so slow that it's good to have that contrast. So yeah, I'd be curious to see what your times do when you do use that.